My name is Martha Phillips. I'm with the League of Women Voters for the Jackson area for the state of Mississippi. We are a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization. LEAD provides voter information to voters and helps to educate them and make more informed choices about candidates. League never supports or opposes a candidate or party. Hinds County voters, we have a special election on November 2nd. Please go out and vote from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The open positions are a sheriff, a county judge, and a District 5 constable. Today, we are interviewing our candidate for sheriff, Ms. Cheryl Matory. Ms. Matory, so happy to have you with us here today. We're going to start the interview, and we will have 5 questions. I will give you the questions and you will have 1.5 minutes to answer each one. Okay. Starting with the first one. What is your experience and education that prepares you to be Hinds County Sheriff?
Well, my experience is I have 27 years of law enforcement experience, and I have been serving the public that long. So, and I have been reared by a lot of especially the former sheriff, which was Victor Mason, in grooming in my upbringing and leadership, along with my education in law enforcement.
Okay. The second question. The Hinds County Detention Center is under a U.S. Department of Justice consent decree. That decree demands improvements at the detention center. How will you address that consent decree?
Well, I will address it by everyone will be treated as human. I don't believe in mistreating anyone and punishing them, but I know they're there to be corrected. I believe in correction, whereas there can be rehabilitated. And that is a purpose for our jail. If we can't help rehabilitate them, then we need to move to another level. So I believe in second chances for everyone until they're proven otherwise. So there are a lot of programs out there that could help them be rehabilitated while they're in there and not treat them inhumane.
Okay. The next question, how do you plan on recruiting, training, and retaining more officers in Hinds County?
Well, to me, in my experience of actually training officers, they will have to be properly screened. It won't be a quick process where it's a quick hire. I don't believe in bringing one and say anyone who wants to become a deputy or anyone that's to come in and deputize them and raise your hand and I just give you a badge. I believe in a process because we have to be responsible for those people's actions when they go out there with our citizens. And I don't want any citizens being abused, especially with my name on there. I don't like that. I don't like mistreatment to nobody. I don't care who it is. So I will definitely hold them accountable and they will have professional, they will treat people professional when they go out there and represent Hinds County.
Okay. The next question, what are your strategies for crime prevention to make Hinds County safer, more safe?
Well, I would like to involve, interact other agencies, especially to help us with that force, because we're going to need to start in the 4 corners of Hinds County in order to be effective. Because right now, to me, the crime is out of control. And in order to do that, we must go with a zero tolerance first and start on the out corners and then go to the inner so we could actually perfect and get a hold to some of this crime in our area. And then we need to provide some type of programs for our children so that they will not be idled and have an idle mind. I believe in having them to be educated, or I definitely would like for them to have a role model in which to follow. So there are programs out there we can first introduce and try to help them actually help themselves be better people, make better, good decisions among themselves instead of fighting and fussing and killing each other, when you can't get along. Because I'm a people person, and I love for people to be a people person. Even though we can't get along, at least we can, if we don't agree, I'll put it like that, at least we can get along. To agree to disagree.
Okay. And the last question. Law enforcement in Hinds County consists of the sheriff's office plus police departments of 6 municipalities. How do you see all these agencies working together to become more effective?
I would put together a special task force in order to do that. I know everybody won't be available, but for that task force, like I said, they would actually go in as a zero tolerance on crime to get it under control. And I think it would be better effective like that instead of deputizing any and everybody, whoever wants to be deputized as of now. First of all, I would like to see how many people actually have deputy badges out there, first of all, and then so we can be responsible for those out there so those badges won't be misused. So I would definitely use those agencies, municipalities for our advantage.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. This concludes the interview. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
Okay.
And for the people of Hinds County, please go out and vote on November 2nd. This is an important election, as all elections are. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.